in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long
West Roadway and Superior Avenue station.
I have a dream today. And from what I believe Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. wanted us to do, he wanted us to work. That's why I'm working right now. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Democracy is the greatest form of government, to my mind, that man has ever conceived. But the weakness is that we have never touched it.
But if we will go on with the faith that nonviolence and its power can transform dark yesterdays into bright tomorrows, we will be able to change all of these conditions.
Our whole world is facing a revolution. Our nation is facing a revolution. Our nation.
I asked the passengers, are you all right with this?
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.
I am not afraid of the word tension. I have earnestly opposed violent tension, but there is a type of constructive nonviolent tension which is necessary for growth. The kind of tension in society that will help men rise from the dark depths to the majestic heights of understanding and brotherhood. The purpose of our direct action program is to create a situation so crisis packed that it will inevitably open the door to negotiation. We know through painful experience that freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed.
There is another way, and that is to organize mass nonviolent resistance based on the principle of love, the redemptive power of love. And when we discover that, we will be able to make of this old world a new world. We will be able to make men better. Love is the only way. I read that excerpt because I strongly agree with what Dr. King had to say there, and I believe this Occupy action is a movement towards nonviolence, is a movement in the right direction and of the revolution that's happening within our nation.
That's why Jesus Christ says, love your enemies. Because if you hate your enemies, you have no way to redeem and to transform your enemies. But if you love your enemies, you will discover at the very root of love is the power of redemption.
We have also come to this hallowed spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of now. This is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Isn't it true that we often take necessities from the masses to give luxuries to the classes? Isn't it true that we often in our democracy trample over individuals and racists with the iron feet of oppression? Isn't it true through our Western powers that we have perpetuated colonialism and imperialism?
I'm still convinced that we're going to achieve freedom right here in America. And I believe this because however much America has strayed away from the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, the goal of America is freedom. Abused and scorned as we may be, our destiny is tied up with the destiny of America.
Today, I want to say to the people of America and the nations of the world that we are not about to turn around. We are on the move now.
For we have come to see the power of nonviolence. We have come to see that this method is not a weak method. For it is the strong man who can stand up amid violence being inflicted upon him and retaliate with nonviolence.
It's been a long,
Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
a change gonna come.